late, a little later than usual, okay? TMI not gonna do too much on that, but I'm here. I might be a little late, but I'm here. Let's see that on my end it's lagging, so I don't know who's in here, if somebody's in here, how many people are in here. It doesn't tell me till like maybe 1 or 2 minutes. So I usually take about 3 minutes or so to make sure that everybody who's going to click on that notification is in here. So what are you guys up to? Can you hear me? Is everything good? Is the quality good? Are we going? Are we live and popping? Are we on air? Like I said, my what I see on my end lags so much. Let me pull it up on my phone. Okay, I see y'all said yes. Okay. So I'm excited to be here with you guys tonight because we have a bit of a story time to get into when it comes to the Baddies of the West, as they so call themselves. So if you guys don't know, I went live, I think last Thursday morning, and it was like a lunchtime live, and some of y'all were like, don't do that no more because I was at work. Listen, sometimes it's the best for me to do it in the morning when I have a little more energy, but I said I would do it at night this time. And some of y'all asked me to talk about some of the outside drama that has been going on Baddies West. So if y'all didn't see, well, I'm pretty sure, of course, y'all can see the damn thumbnail. What am I thinking about? But I did the entire most with this thumbnail. Let me remove myself. Hold on. I did the most. I thought I was being funny. I think I'm a little bit of a comedian, I think. Not to do too much. But we are gonna go ahead and get into it in about 45 seconds when we reach the 3-minute mark. What did you guys do today? Did y'all work? Did y'all have a good day today? Did y'all take the day off? Did you beat somebody's ass? Did you cuss somebody out? What's going on, my babies? Let me hear in the comments. Sound off on your day. Are y'all caught up on Baddies? Are y'all caught up on all the reviews that I have been putting out? I have been consistent with the Baddies reviews. The only thing I'm doing right now, but I'm still consistent. So what do y'all think? What's been going on? Okay. So we're 3 minutes in. All right. So listen, a while ago when I was on live, I showed y'all a live stream from Stunnagirl. And that live stream has music in it. A lot of the live streams that I would like to play have music. So unfortunately, I don't have them, but I will link them down below in the description for anybody who is watching this back, or if you guys want to go watch it afterwards. But long story short, in the live stream, she basically said that at some point she went up to Biggie and asked her, like, do you have a problem? And Biggie was like, no, there's no problem. And she was like, are you sure? Because we can fight. And Biggie was like, no, I don't want to fight you. And then there was this whole issue that she said where she was banging on the door trying to get them, trying to get at them to fight them because they kept acting like they wanted to fight, but they were holding the door back from her. So, like, the girls didn't want to fight off air. They only wanted to fight and have drama and do all of this extra when the cameras was on. That's what she said. And Skye, DJ Skye High, DJ Skye High co-signed everything she was saying in the Instagram comments. So that was the first thing. So then the second thing was on, I think, the episode where she actually fought Biggie outside. Y'all remember, and this is going to come to a live stream I'm going to show y'all in a second, but y'all remember she was like, you apologized to me already. And then she said something on the lines of, she already asked Biggie if she wanted to fight or whatever. She said she didn't want to. Then on this last episode that we had when they were at the dinner, remember she was like, you had a different energy when the cameras was off, and Kat co-signed to that as well. Do y'all remember everything? Y'all remember all of that? Okay, I see y'all sounding off already. Nobody got jumped. Okay. So, and yes, Natalie did confirm all of this recently, and that's what we're getting into today. So what I thought would be fun for us to do today is I'm going to play the live stream between Natalie, Skye. I think it was just Natalie got on with Skye, and then she got on with Stunnagirl. So I have 2 timestamps that I want to play for y'all. I'm going to give my opinion. You guys are welcome to call in and give y'all's opinions. And then I think for the most part, that's all I have for that's going to take up this whole entire live stream. And then if there's anything else, of course, we can go live another day. So let me go ahead and put the call-in link in the comments before we start this live stream. Let me pin it. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me pin. And don't be afraid to call in, y'all, because you don't have to show your face, but you do have to give access to the camera, because it won't let me let y'all in if you don't give access. But you can just turn the camera off after you give access. All right, it should be pinned. So let's go ahead and get into this live stream. Let me check my timestamps. Okay, cool. So we're gonna start off about 10 minutes in with Natalie talking to Skye, and you're gonna see Skye reading off some DMs, and these DMs are from Tommy, because I guess Tommy is upset with Skye, or Skye was upset with Tommy because the confessional that Tommy had did talking about Skye, you know, the DJing issue and all that BS. I don't know. I guess they have issues now too, but they were going back and forth, and then they got on the whole thing with Stunnagirl. So let's get started. Where we at? All right. Let me turn this music off. Y'all want the music on or off? Just let me know. I'm gonna turn it off for now.
Years been doing this.
Right.
Hold on, let me back up some. Y'all want the full thing? Y'all want to talk about the full thing, all the tea, or just the Stunnagirl? Let me know. I'm gonna start from my original thing, because Skye was talking about basically Natalie's in these DMs telling Skye, like, you know, you needed Natalie to get on the show, whatever. And Skye was like, I don't need nobody to get on the show. So I'm like, girl, that ain't how it's being displayed to us. But all right, let's start it.
You keep trying to talk about that? Yes, Natalie casted me for the show.
Oh, y'all saying all the tea? Okay, let's back it up then. Let's start at 5 minutes.
Comments and was like, oh, Skye, you ugly sloth-faced ass, boring bitch, useless ass, something. So I'm just looking like, oh, here we go.
Well,
like,
interrupt your story time. I love it, but you are far from ugly. You are
like,
so you can continue
in real life, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So then what's it called? This whatever came out, and she's like, I don't even know what her problem was. Like, I don't know. I was like, man, there's cool people, and there's corny people. Like, even though everybody, like, on here, they be trying to, like, oh, Natalie said that. Girl, me and Natalie been cool. We always gonna be like this. Y'all not coming in between nothing or nothing like that. Nobody cares. We've been doing this since before this season. Y'all keep talking about this and that, Skye this, and she do riding the next person wave. No, we've been on this. Mind you, before me and Krishan were even friends.
Yeah, me and you do
real life. Like, so, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm looking like, oh, you know, all right, you want to do that? And then I was on live, so then she's like, oh, I saw.
Y'all, Skye is so like, baby girl, just tell the story. Tell us what you want us to know, because what are you talking about right now? Like, I get what you're talking about, but what are you talking about? Like, Skye, come on with it. Come on, let's go.
Somebody sent that you call me corny, next time put an ad on it. So we were in the DMs last night. We jumped in the DMs.
Hey, y'all was DMing, going back and forth.
Oh yeah, I'm about to show you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you.
This shit is crazy. Like, the funny thing, I deal with the drama on Baddies right now, the aftermath of the show, and then
so now we have story. So now we
It airs, I gotta deal with their shit once the show airs too.
Yeah,
but we'll be on Baddies season 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera. I'm gonna show the DMs. What's corny? Who corny? Put an addy on it. That's y'all problem. Y'all wait till the show over. Nobody's around to voice y'all little opinions. Cause in my face you was fake cool, but behind my back you corny. So I guess you the 2 C's. I said you corny. Had all that to say about me performing a record. Now the DJ is rapping, been making music, been an artist as long as you ain't know that's nobody's fault. But to say in confessionals, all of that.
Hold on, y'all. I think my hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me remove this. I think something happened. My screen just blacked out. Give me 1 second. Let me redo this because I don't know why it just did that. Hold on. What the fuck is going on? All right, let me remove this and let me add it back. Give me 1 second because I don't know what just happened, but like my whole screen went black. And I thought it put me on the camera. I'm like, wait a minute now, because my hair is slicked back to the back. I ain't got time for that. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck, girl? All right, let's see if it work now. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Y'all just excuse that little mix up. So where was we at? I think we were like right here.
Airs, I gotta deal with their
going to spas. I said no act was necessary, right? How I'm a top DJ, but I'm not professional. And I've never been called.
Dang, why did she write that next paragraph?
Girl.
Oh, y'all really
real
going
life. Look, I'm an artist. When I have the platform, why would I not use it? Ain't that what we came for? Real life, not a dick rider or a lap dog. Been having my own motion. So now we have story time, Natalie.
I love story
time. Yeah. We see what's going on. And before all this, you've been trying to start shit with Rock saying I was mad about her performing last when I could give 2 fucks what you shit started and weak ass bitch. I'm around, ain't hiding, handle your scandal. Stop being weirdo, ho. You was in my room, fake kicking it, going to spas, stand on how you feel. I said, girl, that's what production told me, that she was mad. And they did. And make sure, yeah.
Not you talking about Skye's bubble booty.
Right? So, well, that's extra dumb of you to listen to people whose job it is to create drama. Why not go to the source? So we all went to the spa. She talking about some spa, girl. I never asked you to pay for nothing. We all paid our own tab. I wasn't trying to not like nobody. How y'all beef with other females and think that's cool? I'm not even about that. Been getting my bag before, after, still am. Right? And show me the footage of me getting knocked out. Bum, basic ass bitch. I laid on the floor while getting water. See, I know the difference between.
Okay, so let's pause. Let's pause for a second. Okay, so let's take it back a little bit to Skye talking about Natalie and getting on a show and things of that nature. So while I'm talking about Skye, I want her on my screen. Let's put Skye on the screen. Okay. I'm gonna just use my little video, my video that I did yesterday. Well, what's today? Thursday? Damn. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Bad bitches have bad days too. Where we at? Right here. Okay, let's put her on the screen. So she on the screen. Skye. let's be 100% real when it comes to Skye. Now, I don't know if she is cool with Natalie on, the other end, if they've been cool. I mean, that's what she says. And I guess they've been to each other. But at the end of the day, like when it comes to the show, you get embarrassed every time you have a scene. Anytime the show is about Skye, it's embarrassing. So that's not a flex that you have known Natalie this whole entire time for years on years on years, and then she bring you on the show, and this is how she chooses to bring you on the show. That's embarrassing. But all right, let's get it.
Entertainment and dumb shit. I know you new to this and lucked up on an opportunity, but you better keep it cute. Cause playing in the ring, one thing. I said, girl,
Hey, I can't wait for the reunion.
I said, we used to be at the same bowling alley on Wednesdays in Studio City at the same time with the same niggas. Ain't nobody one up on nothing. I've been living in LA 7 years, been doing this.
Right.
Didn't need no storyline from nobody. I was sitting there when Natalie was casting the second season of the show. We was having a play date. I've been doing this. I don't need anybody to have Natalie cast me for a show. We was sitting there. We've been doing this.
Okay, so if you don't need nobody to have Natalie cast you for the show, she may be telling the truth. Skye might be telling the truth because we know how Natalie does her friends when it comes to the baddies. And when it comes to Natalie, the bad girl, Natalie is not a good friend. I don't know who Natalie is outside of Bad Girls Club and the television screen and Zeus Network, but Natalie is nobody's friend when it comes to them cameras, right? So regardless, maybe in the real world, you don't need anybody to get you on the show, but as it has been displayed to us, you came there as Krishan's babysitter. Your title on Baddies West is Krishan's babysitter. No shade to Skye at all. I'm sure Skye is a great person, has a great story. We don't know it though. We don't know you, girl. You're the babysitter. So, like I said, that might be true and all, but girl, that ain't what it's giving. But carry on.
You keep trying to talk about that. Yes, Natalie casted me for the show.
I looked over at you and I said, Skye, you want to do the show? Because I think we need a DJ, bitch.
Exactly. Then she gonna say, how when we was all trying to, wasn't nothing fake till I seen that lame ass confessional had to stop Stunnagirl from coming down to the end of the hallway because y'all was playing with that girl going in her room while she sleep and trying to get.
Okay, so now we're getting to the story time when it comes to the whole situation with Stunnagirl and what happened that will not be aired between Stunnagirl, Tommy, and Biggie. But in closing about Skye, girl, in closing about Skye and Natalie, okay, you co-signing this and you saying she right, but why put your girl on there like that? Y'all having play dates and stuff. She be coming to your house. She was helping you cast for season 2. Why bring her on as somebody babysitter, as a grown 22-year-old woman's babysitter? Girl, please. All right, let's go.
Me to get on the bandwagon. Thing is, I ain't go for it.
Wait, y'all, wait. This was last night.
Hold on. That's
Okay, real quick, because I see some more people are coming in and y'all are not knowing like what this is about, like what we're getting into. So what I just showed was Tommy versus Skye. So apparently, Tommy was talking about Skye doing, her song or whatever, and y'all know on the show it was like Skye felt the way because Lauren did her song, so why couldn't she do her song? So I guess whatever Tommy said in the confessional, Skye kind of felt away about it or whatever. But at some point online, Skye called Tommy corny or what the situation corny. Tommy got in her feelings and then they hopped in the DMs and they started going back and forth. So that's what I just showed on the live. And that was kind of like the prelude to what we're going to get into now, which is the whole story time between Stunnagirl, Tommy, and Biggie. And it will not be aired because it wasn't recorded. It wasn't filmed. This happened in the middle of the night when production was asleep. So there was no filming. So what Skye just said was in her DMs to Tommy was that they were trying to recruit her, Skye, to jump that girl, which is Stunnagirl. So at this point, y'all should be caught up. And that's what she said. She wasn't going for it.
Arizona missed though. None of that's gonna be aired. Just like
because it's the same shit. Look, check this out. That motherfuckers want to do that type of shit at 7 a.m.
Girl, I was getting out the shower. I still had the on. They coming up. Oh, Skye, come on, come record us while we run into Stunnagirl's room. What kind of bandwagon bitch do I look like? Absolutely not. Yeah. Absolutely not. Y'all not getting me to do that. Mind you, not only did they try to recruit me, they tried to recruit Rolly to do the same thing.
Wait. Hey, are you crazy? They knocked on the executive producer's bedroom door, me, and said, get up. It's drama going down the hall. Come with us. I said, girl, I looked at my phone and said,
girl,
why you guys are up right now, I don't know. But then close my door, and then I checked the team and
went back to sleep.
I went back to sleep. I said, security, don't, bro.
See me, I was in the closet in the wing with Biggie and them. In the closet.
Yeah, in that room,
I was in the tiny room, right? So they get me up, and I'm like,
corny shit.
This is corny because then Stunnagirl.
Corny.
You know why? Because Stunnagirl come down the hallway with sneakers on and her hair wrapped.
Cause that bitch ain't Stunnagirl.
I said, Stunnagirl, please do not beat these bitches up. I know they playing with you.
But
there's no cameras.
No, she texted me and was like, Nat, they playing with me. I was like, guys, what the fuck? I my room because I was
there's no cameras. There's no camera, Stunna, please. If you're gonna do it, please.
Wait for the morning.
I saved them.
About 30 minutes.
I saved them that night. I saved everybody. Mind you, Stunna made her way out through around the house.
The back bedroom window.
Back bedroom, and them bitches was holding the door for dear life. Almost
got that bitch was back. No,
you know I'm
the executive producer, so I know what's going in and going out. We had a bill from that back bedroom. It was because our house.
The girl was busting that door down. They were holding it with all their body weight like this. Because I could hear it. I woke up.
Fuck up, Skye, bro. You're so annoying. No, she did. Because what's her name was like, yeah, the back bedroom door, Tommy in the morning, the back bedroom door. And I said, why is the bedroom door broke? And then, so she had an attitude or whatever. This was the day before when we.
Okay, so before she goes into Tommy having an attitude, I just want to make sure, because first of all, you got Skye, the way she tells stories, like, I can follow, but I can see how somebody else can't follow. And then you have Natalie, no, guys, stop. So Natalie, I can't even do her. Natalie is a voice that I can't do because it's so raspy, and my voice isn't raspy like that. Like, it's impossible for me to do. But Natalie always talk like that, mouth get in that O. You know when Natalie does her O with her mouth, it's like, you know, she's gonna just start talking louder than the other person. But anyway, so y'all know I have watched pretty much this whole thing, so I already know what they are going to say or what has been said. So I already saw the part where Stunnagirl came and everything. But as far as right now, all they have told is that basically Stunnagirl was sleeping. They tried to, in Skye's voice, or in Skye's, based on what she's saying, they tried to recruit Skye to come mess with her, jump her while she was sleeping, blah, blah, blah. At some point, Stunnagirl gets up, goes through the window, and goes to the room that Biggie and Tommy are staying in, because their room has a back door. So their room has a door to go out to, I guess, like the pool area. So she goes to that door, and that's when she's banging on the door, like trying to get in, trying to bust her way through the door. And Tommy and Biggie are like holding the door, or whoever is holding the door.
I don't know what it was, but we.
Girl, I saved them that day.
I saved them that day.
I saved them that day.
He's talking about I saved them that day.
Literally, I swear I saved them because Stunna had that black hair wrap and her sneakers on in the house. Hold on.
No, I already know. I heard about it. I didn't wake up. I was so tired. But I know the bill from the back door window thing. Whatever.
Stunna was about to knock their heads off, and she didn't even get no sleep. She was so ready to get them hoes.
Hey, I can't wait for the reunion.
What? We all can't wait because at this point, what is it gonna be? Look,
up.
It's gonna be up, but it's like damn. It's really it's
up and stuck. Because everybody it is fake. Everyone's like, oh, it's fake. The fight was fake. It wasn't fake. The bitch don't have she didn't have the adrenaline in her.
Okay, so now they are no longer talking about the Stunnagirl thing. They are now getting into the fight between Tommy and Natalie, like the boxing thing. I'm gonna play a little bit more, but after that, I want to get into when Stunnagirl joined the live.
Couldn't calm down. She didn't understand.
Oh no, it calmed down. All right.
It couldn't calm down when she got up in that motherfucking ring. She was so. I said, bitch, I'm finna come in there and work your ass. And if we go first of all, if we're gonna go 1 round, cool. 2 rounds, bitch, I'm going to work you. Like, I'm not playing no more games with these girls. It's getting to the point where, I be trying to be cool, Skye, because I really, it's like, I'm in a very.
All right, I don't know what Natalie's talking about because, like I say, anytime I can bring this up, I'm gonna bring it up. Natalie sat on there on that interview with Sharp. Now, I'm not really a fan of Sharp, but I know a lot of y'all probably aren't either. If y'all know who that is, if you don't, Sharp works for No Jumper. So they have an interview with Sharp on No Jumper here on YouTube. And I don't remember the timestamp, but Natalie literally said that in order to be on Baddies, I don't know if I'm shaking my mic, so if I sound shaky, excuse me, y'all. But Natalie literally said, in order to be on Baddies, you have to fight. If you are not willing to turn up, you cannot come on there. And even if you are a producer, if you're not willing to get in the field with the other girls, you cannot be on there. And that is a reason why Tanisha was not hired as a producer for season 2 and season 3 because she refused to put herself on the level as the other girls and get in there and fight. In so many words, and I not even just in so many words, that's pretty much what she said. So anytime Natalie gets to, I'm tired of playing with these girls, this is your show. This is how you set this up. And I'm not going to get off of Natalie's neck because you set this up like this. You wanted this to be this way because you want them views. But anyway, let's get into when Stunnagirl joins the live. Now, I will say, I don't know where Stunnagirl was at, what she was recording off of or what, but she did periodically put her hand over the mic, and in some areas she goes a little grainy. So that's just how the live is. But I am going to skip to that part if I can find it. And if I can translate better, I will, because I did watch this, but I watched this like earlier this morning. So let's get into, here we go, where she joins the live.
So what's going on?
Nothing. They just was showing the scene when Krishan was on there checking them and telling them to have the same respect that they got for me, because. But you know what's funny though? In the episode, it really showed how people don't keep that same energy with everybody. Like, she's sitting there at the table telling this girl she'll send her home, and she quiet and shit, and then like had a problem with me, but don't even know what the real problem is. You know what I'm saying? And then me, you know, you was in the house with us, so you know a lot of people just didn't have a problem for no fucking reason. So it showed that, and then it showed like the hypocrite shit people do. Like when they was telling me like, oh, don't be fighting somewhere, then they going out fighting somewhere. So
Well, you know what's crazy is that me and Skye were just talking about how they didn't show, well, cameras weren't rolling because it was the middle of the night, and how they would run up in your room and you busted the window down in the back and try to get up in their shit.
are you talking about in Arizona? Yeah, let's retell the story. So I was asleep and it was probably like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm the one that said that I wanted to fight or whatever when we had got back to the house, but like everybody was out till like 6 something or whatever. So then yeah, like they busted my room, but they didn't come in my room. Like they ran down the hallway laughing like little ass girls, like, oh ha, like I'm asleep, the door swings open, and then I just hear hella laughing. So like I'm looking down the hallway and they running down the hallway. So I'm like, what the fuck, these bitches just try to like bust in my room or whatever. So I get up and I get dressed and I go to where their room is at. And DJ Skye meets me like at the fucking pool table. And so I'm like yelling, like, I want to fight, come out your room type shit. And I don't even want to say names, but Big Baby slams the door and she's like, I'm not fighting her type shit. And DJ Skye was right there because I'm like, record this shit so people could really see what this shit is. Like, don't come back to my room too deep and run down.
So that's what Stunnagirl was talking about when she said that she has tried to fight Biggie, like just fight her since you got such a problem or whatever. You want to fight, you want to have all this to say or whatever. Stunnagirl walked up to Biggie, like, do you want to fight? And Biggie was like, I don't want to fight you. That's what she's getting at here. So that's what she just said. So this whole time, those lines that we keep hearing from her, and I said lines with an N, Lines, not lies, because I don't know what be going on, but sometimes in the comments, people be saying that I said things I didn't say. So lines. So those lines that we hear from Stunner Girl on the show when she's like, yeah, I tried to fight you, you already apologized to me, da, 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 da. I think that most of that came from this incident that she's talking about.
Down the hallway laughing, like, if y'all was gonna do something, y'all should have been like, bitch, get the fuck up, like, fight, you know. But it wasn't none of that. It was some kid ass shit. So I felt played. Like, okay, bitch, let's fight then. Like, so when I came down there to fight them, they both slammed the door and didn't want to fight me.
Wait,
so
but I don't know if you know this. You were putting so much pressure on the door to get in there.
No. This is the second part. This is the first part. So when I came and called they fades out, they slammed the door. They was both in two different rooms, and the rooms was right next to each other. So they slammed the door, and they were like, I don't want to fight her. So I'm like, what the fuck did bitches come to my room doing some little kid shit for type shit? And I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like, fight, bitch, fight. And neither one of them coming out the room, they slammed the door. But all this shit's happening fast. So the security, he already caught on to what was going on. So then he removed me from that part. Like, he removed me basically from in front of their rooms.
Right.
So DJ Skye comes to my room and I tell her, I'm like, the security finna fall back asleep because it was only one security guard. And I'm like, tell them that meet me right here, like basically in the hallway, and we gonna get it up type shit, and you gonna record it. So she comes back and she was like, they don't want to fight you. So I'm like, okay, so then what is bitch like? What's bitches on type shit? So she comes back again and she was like, kept saying they just don't want to fight you. So that's when I went out to the hallway and I started making a big ass scene, like I'm throwing shit at their door, hella shit. So then they had to come out, and then I don't know where the other security guards are from, but now there's two security guards. So they're basically like dragging me back to my room. That's when they both come out their room, and then they're trying to like argue behind the security. So then shit, we was all throwing shit at each other, cups, everything. So then I go to my room and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play this smart because I was told they got a back door in their room. So I tell DJ Skye, I'm like, have your camera ready or whatever, because I'm finna get these bitches or whatever. So I tell them,
Did they have it? Do we have it on camera?
no, y'all don't. And I don't even think she fucking recorded it. So this what I did. I lied to security and I was like, oh, I'm finna put my luggage outside. I need to smoke my puff bar out there. They hella dumb because you know puff bar, we be smoking them everywhere. So I'm like, I'm finna smoke my puff bar out here or whatever. So they like, all right, yes, you're good, Stunning. Soon as the security closed the door, I started booking it, and that's when I found the back door to where their room was at. And I went to bust in their room, and they both was holding the door, like, so I couldn't get in the fucking door. So I was kicking that shit, telling them bitches they hella weak because honestly there wasn't no security around. Like, If they would have let me through the door, we would have just been in her room, and it would have been me and him. Like, it would have been me and them two bitches. So I was putting all my weight on the door, trying to bust through that motherfucker. You know, I'm hella little, so I couldn't get through that motherfucker.
No, you busted through the door because we definitely had a door bill from the Airbnb.
But it was like one of them things, like when I hit the door, it went out and in, just because they was holding it. So it was like the door was going in and out, but it's like,
and there was a glass. There was some glass on that door, some like windows, and we had to pay for that. So you definitely was busting through the door.
Yeah, but they was holding that motherfucker down, so I couldn't get in there. And so then they start screaming for security to come, and then security dragged me from the back door back into the house. So then it was like, what was all that for if nobody wanted to fight? And, you know, DJ Skye at the time, she was like a mutual party. Like, we was cool. We was just getting to know each other, but we wasn't like friends. You know what I'm saying? So she witnessed all that shit, and she right then and there knew, like, yeah, bitches just do shit for camera, because honestly, we could have fought. Like,
so
what the fuck was they holding the door for? Remember, I was mad and I had called y'all.
Yeah,
like,
because
these bitches
it was around 7 a.m. when they.
Okay, so I think that Stunnagirl is a whole lot better at storytelling than Skye is, but I see some of y'all are still kind of like, you know, who is she to do it? So basically, what she said is that in this instance, you know, she broke it all the way down. Like, it basically started with, we like real early in the morning, or like for them 6 o'clock in the morning is like 2-3 o'clock, because they probably, who knows what they was doing the night before, like out the club booking, whatever. So Tommy and Biggie opens Stunner's door while she is asleep and throws a water bottle and runs. And then so Stunner Girl like comes to the door and is looking, and she sees them running away, laughing, ha ha ha. So she's like, oh, y'all want to play like that? Like, you want to do some little girl stuff? Like, we can fight, whatever. So like she tries to fight them, whatever. Like, the security's not allowing it, whatever. So then Tommy and Biggie are taken back to their room or whatever. And Stunner Girl, you know, waits till it calms down a little bit. And she's like, you know, I want to go smoke my vape. Can I go smoke my vape? Da-da-da. Security allows her to smoke the vape. So she goes outside. Now, if you remember, Natalie, at the beginning of my live, Natalie said she went, or Skye said she went through a window. She didn't say nothing like that. So I'm not sure where that came from, or if I missed Stunner Girl saying that. Y'all can let me know in the comments. But when security let her go outside, instead of smoking, she immediately ran to the room where Biggie and Tommy were staying, found the back door, because like I said, they have a back door to their room. Like, y'all know how rooms, like if you have like a nice like pool, a house with a pool, and some of the rooms, like the master rooms, will have like a door that goes out into the pool area, like that. Goes there, tries to get in the room, putting pressure on the door, and Biggie and Tommy are holding the door and calling for security and saying they don't want to fight. So that's what's happening. And then security drags Stunner Girl back to where she was at.
Came to my room. Well, Tommy came to my room. She was like, yeah, it's up. I was like, what's up? What are y'all talking about? Like, oh, we just went down to Stunner's room and threw water in the room and just kind of
hell no. Nah.
That's what
you think if they threw water at me, it would have been crazy. They didn't do shit.
Well, I just know that they said they were like shaking your door and did something in your room and then ran.
No, they didn't do none of that. They like bust through my door open and ran down the hallway like some kids and was laughing. That's all they did. So it was like, girl.
Okay, so then you called me and you were like, what's up? What we doing? I was like, Ray, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, and it was funny. Like when I before I even had like bust in their room, like these bitches was, because their bed was right by the door. So these bitches was laying in the bed, ass to pussy and shit. With the door locked, you know what I'm saying? So the first time I hit the door, she had like the lock. So like them bitches woke up and was holding the door and shit. But they didn't do. That's why I didn't understand, because I was like, if you think about it, how I was asleep, right? If they really wanted to fight me or really did something to me, they could have came inside my room and touched me. I'm on the bed asleep. My door is unlocked. So that's how you know all that's a lie, because bitch, I'm asleep and y'all have every like fair advantage to basically attack me in that motherfucking. Y'all didn't. I didn't get touched. Nothing happened. Y'all hit my room door open and ran down the fucking fucking hallway like some little ass kids. So I got up out my sleep and went down the hallway and tried to fight them.
Right.
So it was like,
So, Stunna, I have two more questions for you. The fans want to know. One, are you ready for the reunion? What's up? Is it up and it's stuck? What we doing? What's going on? What we doing? Is it active?
you already know what's up with me. It's really no talking. Like, we gonna all see at the reunion with everybody hollering. You already know.
Right. And then
it ain't no talking on my.
I will honestly.
I wasn't muted. All right, so that is pretty much it. I mean, there is way more to this live stream. This live stream is over an hour long, so I will link it in my description box for y'all who want to go and see. Oh, excuse me. But we still got some things to get into. But I'm just saying, as far as for this particular live, what I wanted to show y'all, all Natalie's gonna say is, you know, you're basically the fan favorite. It's the Stunner show, and they want to see you at the reunion for season 4, I think. Yeah, pretty much. That's what she says. So when it comes to the way that I review this show and a lot of the things that I say, like, y'all know, primarily this is for entertainment purposes only, just like it says on the screen. Remember, it's not that serious because it's really not. At the end of the day, we don't know none of these people. As far as I know, y'all don't know them, and I don't really know them either. Like, I have a little inside stuff, but other than that, I mean, some of them watch my videos, but no, I don't know these people, so it's never that serious. Like, some girl was saying the other day, y'all got a Biggie hate train, and then a bigger like, people chest really be hurting. Like, your chest hurting for this random character on a TV show who you don't know. Chest be hurting, heart be pounding. Like, Papa needs some spinach. Chest weak as hell. But, like, really, it's just for entertainment. I'm sorry. It's just the comments. Some of the comments I be getting, and y'all, like, they be like, they be so in they feelings. They be so in they feelings. Like, let me tell you, ever since I started reviewing this show, I don't know what it is about the Latino community that be coming in my comments like, you mad because Biggie Latino is just, and then girl. Oh God. Like, some girl was like, y'all mad because Biggie gay. We mad because she gay. Girl, we try to help her get some cuckoo because you ain't gonna get no acting like that. I'm just playing. But no, for real, it's really not that serious. It's never that serious. You know, it's just for entertainment purposes. But the way that I formulate my reviews is primarily entertainment, but also I am able to see certain things through certain people, like with how, like, I don't just look at stuff and be like, oh, Stunner Girl's getting on my nerves. I don't like her. I don't like how she's childish. Stunner Girl does have some childish ways about her. Like, you know, no excuse. Her age is not an excuse, but I mean, she is on the younger end of all of the women that are here. So if you put two younger girls on a show where the oldest person is 38, 39 years old, of course, they're definitely going to look more immature than the other women there. And let's be honest, everybody on this show does some immature stuff because you have to be some sort of immature, even when it comes to Low. As much as I like Low now, you have to be to some level immature to be on a show like this. We just got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I be saying the things I be saying is because this don't even surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, the fact that Skye, as Stunna said, Skye is like a neutral party in this situation. If you have Skye co-signing it, then this is probably something that actually really happened, for one. For two, we've seen Biggie lie before because she sat up there and said, I just let you sit there and talk all that mess and you started talking about people's moms. Girl, no, she didn't. And you didn't sit there and let her say nothing. But you're lying, for one. Tommy sitting there lying, act like she didn't throw the drink. Girl, you threw the drink. Even if it was a little sip, a little swallow, you still threw it. But when it comes to Stunnagirl, like, we haven't seen her lie about anything thus far. So who's more believable? You got Stunnagirl, who doesn't have a reason to lie. People lie for no reason all the time, so let's X that out. But she hasn't been so far a liar, and we have co-signs from Skye that this happened. And of course, you got Natalie, but we ain't gonna use Natalie. Or we gonna believe what? Two women that's already been lying about multiple things. Like, let's be for real here. You know what I'm saying? So it's never like, oh, you're a fan of Stunnagirl and this, none of that. No, I mean, I just be calling stuff how I see it. And like, I've been seeing a lot of things to where something like this doesn't even surprise me. Like, what y'all think gonna happen? Y'all busting open the girl's door while she asleep, and y'all don't like her. Y'all have already fought her. Well, at that point, I don't think Biggie had fought her, but y'all been trying to fight her. And let's get to the jumping thing real quick. Before I move on, let's get to the jumping thing. Because I haven't been able to put clips of fights in my videos because y'all know I don't play about that demonetization. I ain't trying to play about that. So, no fighting scenes. But when Stunnagirl and Rolly was kind of going at it on the sprinter, didn't Biggie get a hit in on Stunnagirl? And wasn't she bragging about it? Didn't she do that? Isn't that kind of like jumping? But then Cat got in the middle of them. Isn't that what happened? Because my brain is telling me that's what my memory serves, right? So then we get to Stunner versus Tommy. And I remember, like, when I did my review, everybody was like, what fight are you watching? Because Tommy served Stunnagirl up. Like, I don't know what be wrong with people, but like, when they have a fave, it's like they can't see anything else. Like, there's no way they're in the wrong. There's no way they didn't beat somebody up if they fought. There's no way they lost the fight. There's no way. Like, there's every way in the world, bitch. Like, which way you want to go? But when I just watched the fight over again because I was looking for these heads that I put on the stick figures. And Tommy missed all of her hits. She literally missed every single one. Tommy did not hit that girl. Maybe the first hit might have connected, but we didn't even see the angle. So then they were like, "Oh, Rolly didn't jump her. It was a tag team." No, it was not. Go watch the clip back. It was not no tag team. Stunnagirl and Tommy were literally fighting, and Rolly literally jumped in. That was a jump. And then not only just Tommy and Rolly, the person in the blue, which we believe to be Versace, was also throwing in hits. So it was definitely a jump. So even though I feel like overall Stunnagirl could let it go, the show only filmed for about 3 weeks. And so we're probably like a week and a half in. So y'all can't sit up here and tell me that if a girl didn't jump y'all, fight you with other people, and her sister then came and jumped in as well, y'all can't sit up here and tell me y'all wouldn't feel no type of way a week later still. And you got to sit in the same house as this girl on the same show and go to dinner. That's why when Stunnagirl still be like at it with them, I just be like, I know y'all can't see me, but throws hands in air. Like, because what would I do? I'd probably still want the smoke too. I would probably want all the smoke. So I'm going to go through y'all comments a little bit. The call-in link is pinned if y'all want to call in. And, you know, by that time, we will be at 1 hour. And that's about as much time as I have for the live today. My mouth is so dry. I'm kind of tripping over my words. I need to start bringing some water. Y'all know I used to have my wine, but I don't drink anymore like that for real, y'all. Okay. I never saw Stunner as a problem. All the fights. Hold on, let's take that off. All the fights have been lame, except the one with Krishan and Lo. I didn't like that fight because Lo didn't deserve that. Like Stunner said, she's talking too much. She always saying something or has a comment or input on everyone's situation. Oh, you did these 6 figures? Yeah. Yes, I thought it would be so funny to put because the way that Natalie and Skye described it, like Stunner was like on them. Like she was chasing after them. So I was like, let me put this in the thumbnail. um let's see what else y'all got. What else y'all got? If y'all aren't gonna call in, I'm probably gonna cut it off at like 53 minutes. Stunner Girl is Black, Mexican, and Samoan. Um, exactly, and that's the thing. And if you're new here, if you aren't familiar, I do have a Latina parent, so it's like, how the fuck am I sitting here mad at this girl's Latina? But sometimes you gotta let people just be. People sometimes want to be mad, and you just gotta let them be mad. And their sole purpose in life is to just be mad. So you can't come between that. You cannot come between them and their flesh's purpose. I was gonna say God's purpose, but I'm not gonna bring God into that because God would never put nobody on. Well, are we supposed to say stuff like that? Like God would never. You know what? Let me leave that alone. Moving on. Hey Amber. Thank you for catching the replay later on. Nice to see you here. You can tell Low won the second round because they didn't want to show it. That's another thing. Like, why are we not why can't we see the whole spiel? Like, I get that they don't hire production to film at all times of the day. And also, if you guys didn't know, the guy that I do the after shows with my hair, he is a producer. Like, he does film and stuff like that. And he explained that, when it comes down to it, like, excuse me, hold on. But when it comes down to it, like, there can be issues with like the batteries of the camera and like memory space and all this other stuff. And I get that too. But at the same time, Natalie be talking about Zeus is on his way to be $1 billion company and blah blah blah. So I feel like if y'all on the way to be all that, y'all could put a little bit more effort into the production, the filming times, because we need to be able to see what's going on. I get every show has stuff that happens that we don't see that they cut out, but at the same time, y'all are only there for 3 weeks. Like, you might as well add it in. Might as well. Y'all giving us 30-second intermissions about who finna go to sleep at what time and who finna sleep at the edge of the bed and who finna. I don't care. Let me see that video that's on Natalie's phone. That's what I want to see. Can you do that? Hold on. Can you do that every time you mention Biggie? What you mean? Say, I'm confused. Tommy being an EP is a problem. The way she was just allowed to bring her sister and have her jump stun is very problematic and dangerous. I agree. I agree to that. And you said, why is she bringing people who are not on the cast? I agree to that as well. But also, I'll say, if we gonna be fair, because we gotta be fair, y'all. We don't know these folks. Well, I mean, at least I gotta be fair. If we gonna be fair, if we gonna say that, well, Stunnagirl did have the whole cage incident, and Natalie brought her on. And even though I know what I know about that, and if you guys have not watched my video, I highly, highly, highly suggest that you watch it. It will give you some insight on what Stunnagirl's role was in that. And also, somebody else sent me a screenshot of Johnny Blaze saying that it was actually Sukiana who put Cuban Doll up to do the whole cage thing. Don't know if it's true or not, but that's just what the screenshot said. And it was a screenshot from Johnny Blaze's Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Not really sure, it's alleged. But even with that, that thought, we still don't know. And Natalie didn't know what's true and what's not, like how, what her place was in that whole incident or what it wasn't, but she still brought her on. So if we're going to say bringing Versace is dangerous, well, bringing Stunnagirl is kind of dangerous. Feel me? how do I take this comment off? What's up, Travis?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey,
Hey, friend.
I saw you on live. I
Yes,
wanted to stop by.
yeah, thank you. I'm currently reading off some comments. I'm about to get off in a second. Did you want to add anything? Have you been watching the whole live?
No, I just saw it now. I just caught you before you left.
Okay,
So,
well, I'm gonna text you.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna run through these comments. I'm gonna get up off of here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Unbiased said, does a security sleep in the house? Or do they take shifts? They do have rooms for the security and production, but I'm not sure if they rotate. You over here talking about Krishan and ET. I have not. When it comes to now, some of the shows on Now That's TV, I cannot follow them. Sometimes I can't follow the storyline. Let's see. The top of the place. The thing is, like, Biggie has went from being funny to kind of being annoying. So it's like, no. So somebody link. I don't want y'all to give out any information unless y'all know for sure like what you're talking about, just because on my platform I have a responsibility to only, allow what's real to go through. So if y'all watch my video, please only tell them feeling crazy attitude about the video, or if y'all would not mind, link the video in the comments for me. Yeah. And also, while we're on that topic, a lot of people are trying to say that Rocky was in the cage for 8 to 10 days. She was not in the cage for days on days. I know some people believe that, but per Rocky herself, like after that happened, she just left. One, that's cool. I just don't want, some people are just like spreading misinformation. I don't have time for that. Like if you're gonna show the fight, they need to be throwing them things, so jump cuts. I feel that. All right, y'all. Well, I've been on here for 58 minutes, and we definitely got into some things. Cuban did call the cops on Stunnagirl and said she gonna keep calling the cops. But anyway, yeah, I've been on here for 58 minutes, and we got into some things, and I definitely had fun. This hour flew by. So I will try to make doing live streams like a weekly thing. Because I do have a lot of fun doing this. Amiri, what you talking about? I don't look past that when it comes to Stunna, but like I said, she's consistently herself. There's no facade. Yeah. There's no facade. I agree with that. Not horror stories. Let me get up off of here. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy your night. Get some good sleep. Get some good food. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, you guys.